Right now, I'm at the cargo export section of the Kenya Ports Authority. Some of the teething issues that continue to dog Kenya as a country is that, yes, we have the capacity to export, but on the other hand, the equipment at this facility is not making this possible. The congested entry lanes at the gates leading into the port are a probable indication of the plight faced by thousands of truck drivers.
By 5 o'clock they are closed because you can't pay past 5, and if you can't pay, then you can't remove your containers.
On our side, we would say that we have equipment that is able to work both ships and then on the land side where it comes to the rail.
All right, a round of applause for AJEA Gina and his story. He wrote a fantastic story on how the journey of the truck drivers from Mombasa port to Busia border into Uganda, and gives an understanding of how these truck drivers earn their daily bread, the dangers, the intrigues, and the enticements of their story. His story was entitled Untold Tales of Truck Drivers. Thank you, Tom from MTN, for helping us give this award.
Good evening, everyone. It's really an honor to be crowned in this year's awards. I participated last year, and I was among the runners-up. And it shows us that being consistent in what you do is very important. And at this moment, I just want to also acknowledge someone who's not here. His name is James Opio. He was my cameraman when we did this story. We traveled on a truck from Mombasa till Uganda, and we spent about 5 days on the road. At some point, we almost got arrested, but we had to tell the story. I want to dedicate this award to all the truck drivers in East Africa and to encourage all the young journalists, including my good friend Laban. It is possible. Your dreams are valid.
Well done, well done. Your dreams are valid, no matter where you're from. Young Journalist of the Year Award is where I'm going to ask Mr. Joe Cathy to please come and help us give all the 3 awards. Tafadhali, sir. Makofi tafadhali for this veteran journalist and shaper of the minds of journalists. And we go straight into the print category. Please run the finalists.
In the Young Journalists category, print media, the 3 finalists are Lydia Matata, The Star; Lilian Kaivilu, The People; Mudhoki Mumo, Daily Nation.
All right, and the winner is Lydia Matata from The Star. Makofi tafadhali. Lydia delved into a sensitive subject by going beyond the morality question and interrogating whether homosexuality is innate or an acquired behavior, and if there's a cure for those wanting to get out. Her story was entitled, Is There a Cure for Homosexuality? Quite a bold story. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for this bold young lady. It's all yours. It's all yours. Well done, well done, well done. Please go ahead and say something. Bwana Joe, kindly stay with me until we're done with this category.
As you can see, I am proof that size doesn't matter. I would like to thank my family, who I'm always stressing about whether I'm a good enough journalist, whether my stories are good enough, and even before I got published, whether I will ever get published. I would like to thank my colleagues at the Star, everyone at the online desk, as well as the features desk, my editors, Brenda Okoth, who is also here, who I was arguing with about whether I would win. I was so sure I was not winning, and Paul Koite, and God and everybody else. Thank you so much.
All right, good job. Well done, well done. No, please stay. You'll help me give the other 2 awards in this category. Radio. The finalists are young journalists, radio.
Young Journalists category, radio. Samson Gituku, Radio Citizen. Caroline B, Shine FM. And Joseph Jira, Baraka FM.
All right, a round of applause to our nominees, ladies and gentlemen. And the winner is Samson Gituku from Radio Citizen. Makofi tafadhali. Samson gives an account of the South Sudan crisis and the impact it had on Kenyans who had set up business outlets in South Sudan. Makofi tafadhali for such a young journalist and good story. Well done, well done, well done. Good job, good job. Please go ahead and give your acceptance speech. Just one more to go, Bwana Joe, just one more.
To the chief guest, Professor Gitu Muigai, to the Media Council of Kenya and colleague journalists, good evening. Now, this is an amazing experience. I began my writing experience 7 years ago, professional practice for 3 years, beginning in Machakos for 15 months. Then I came to Nairobi in March 2013, so it's actually 14 months now. This story about South Sudan, I did 2 bits, one for Radio Citizen in Swahili, and the other in English for Hot 96. I called them The Shattered Hope of South Sudan and Kilio Sudan Kusini. And it was, I think, the toughest experience I've had as a journalist, with my colleague, journalist Willis Raburu, Kaka Injendi, and Moses Mwakisha. There are so many challenges that we went through in Juba and Bor. We saw the mass graves. It's not an easy experience, but then again, we had to tell the story. And I hope that something can be done. Even though I win this award, it's with mixed feelings that 2 months ago, I did a story saying that 500 people had been killed in Bor town. Now we are talking about thousands. I hope someone is listening. Finally, to Media Council of Kenya, you can only do so much, but I hope when you retire to bed tonight, you will remember and understand that you inspired a young man who thinks that he is called to be a journalist. I hope you will realize that you have inspired a journalist who is ready to tell the story and not a story. Thank you.
Eish. Must have read the book Speak Like Obama. Round of applause for Samson Gituku. For a man who confesses to have been in Nairobi just for 14 months, he's dressed as most of the men in this room. Makofi tafadhali. Understood the code. And lastly, the television category.
In the Young Journalists category, television. Halima Omar of NTV, Sharon Momanyi, and Ian Wafula, KTN.
All right, and the winner in this category is Halima Omar from NTV.
Wakoloni wa Uingereza walipofika nchini, waliweka sehemu hii ya Afrika chini ya himaya yao. Mambo mengi yalifanywa kuambatana na mwongozo wa Malkia wa Uingereza. Na kila Mkenya wakiwemo wanafunzi wa shule walitakiwa kuimba wimbo wa taifa wa Uingereza. Wimbo wa kumwombea dua Malkia. Kwa Kwa miaka mingi Wakenya walikuwa wakitamani sana kuwa na wimbo wao wa taifa. Mnamo Mei mwaka 1963, mikakati ya kutokomeza wimbo wa mkoloni ilianza pale tume maalum iliyoongozwa na Graham Hislop kwa ushirikiano wa George Senogazake, Thomas Kalume, Peter Kibokosia na Washington Omondi ilipobuniwa kwa minajili ya kutayarisha wimbo wa taifa la Kenya. Kijiji hiki cha Makere ya Gwano ni moja ya vijiji vinavyohifadhi historia ya nchi hii. Licha ya kuwa sauti ya wimbo wa taifa ulitokea hapa, pia kuna makaburi haya ya wamishonari ambayo yanadhihirisha.
A round of applause for this fantastic story on the national anthem. Halima Omar, please come this way and receive your award from right here. Makofi tafadhali. All right, good job. Please go ahead and just make an acceptance of your award, please. Bwana Joka, thank you very much.
Sijui niseme nini. Lakini asanteni sana sana sana. Kwanza for the NTV team, thank you so much. I'm very excited. And bila kusahau tukumbuke kuna mashujaa wengi ambao wamechangia sana katika taifa letu la Kenya, so tuende tuwatafute na tutapata stories nzuri. Thank you.
Makofi tafadhali kwake Halima. All right, we'll go straight into the next category. Let's keep it moving. Health reporting category. I don't know if Information Secretary Mr. Ezekiel Mtoa, are you here? Are you here, sir? All right, he's not here, so as I wait to be told who's going to give us these awards, let's go ahead and read straight our winners from the print, our nominees from the print category.
The finalists are Paul Wafula, The Standard; Alan Olingo Oguna, The Nation; Jekonia Otieno Okoth, The Standard newspaper.
All right, a round of applause to our nominees, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to ask one of the judges, Zipporah Musao, to please come and help me give this award. And the winner is Jekonia Otieno Okoth from The Standard. Makofi tafadhali. Jekonia takes his readers through the free maternity health care program, interrogating its success and the possibility that its quality could be compromised due to poor staffing in the public health sector. His story was acute staff shortage delivers pain to moms seeking free maternity. Please come this way. Please come to the center here to receive your award. Makofi tafadhali to this journalist. All right, good stuff. Please go ahead and make your acceptance. Good job. Zipporah, I'm going to ask you to stay and help me give all the 3 awards. Thank you very much.
So the big question is free maternity really free? And that's what I leave you with. Thank you to my colleagues at The Standard, to my editor, Fred Waga. Thank you so much.
All right, you've gotten your answer. Official government statement. It's free. All right, our next category is health reporting, broadcast radio. And our finalists are
Health reporting, radio, Diana Wanyonyi, Baraka FM. Mike Molure, Midiva, Shine FM.
All right, and our winner is, drum roll, Diana Wanyonyi, one more time, back on this stage from Baraka FM. Give a round of applause to this lady. Makofi tafadhali. This now celebrated journalist brings out the unheard voices of children living with HIV and AIDS. She tells a story of how they overcome stigma among their peers through children support groups. Her story was titled Changamoto Zinazokumba Watoto Wanaoishi na Virusi. Makofi tafadhali kwake Diana Wanyonyi. Good job, good job. Please go ahead and accept your award. Just one more to go.
Wow. Nashukuru Mungu. He's always faithful. This one is for watoto wanaoishi na virusi vya ukimwi. Kati ya miaka 2 hadi miaka 14. Mariakani. Nashukuru sana wenzangu. Nashukuru mhariri wangu, station yangu, nyinyi wote ambao mliniaminia. Thank you.
All right, and then we will be awarding television in the next, in just a minute. So let's run the finalists for the television category.
Health reporting, television. The finalists are Rebecca Moirori, KTN, Irene Choge, NTV, Yambo Marie and Tony Mohatia, KBC.
All right, and the winner is Marie Yambo and Tony Mohatia for KBC.
After 2 years of kidney dialysis, a kidney transplant was the only option doctors had given him to save his life. In a part of the world where organ donation is viewed as a taboo, James would face the most difficult time of his life in trying to get a donor.
Niliita kama mkutano na nikawaomba kama kuna mmoja anaweza nisaidia na figo.
Little hope of finding a donor, James resigned to fate.
Nilidhoofika sana mpaka nikawa niko chini, hata natamani nikufe tu, kwa sababu nimeona wale niliita wangu, wale ningesema ndio watu wangu wamenitenga, na wengi wao ni mashangazi zangu, ndio hao wameambia watoto wao wasinipe figo, ndio wale tu ningetegemea na sina njia nyingine.
Dr. Kanye, who is the lead surgeon in this particular operation, is already in theater with the team operating on the donor, who is James' brother, to harvest the kidney, after which it will be transplanted to the recipient. James, on the other hand, is in the other operating room, already being prepared for surgery.
A round of applause for this fantastic story. Please come up ahead and receive your award. Well done on her story of kidney transplants. Go ahead, Marie, and accept your award. There is Tony Mohatia from KBC. And thank you for putting KBC on the map in this awards. Yeah. As a patriotic Kenyan citizen, I thank you. Well done, well done. Please accept, just say something to accept your award.
The guest of honor, the Attorney General, the Media Council, all the sponsors, and my fellow journalists, good evening. Well, this is normally the most difficult part for me, talking in front of people, though I'm a journalist, but I always gather the courage the minute I arrive on the stage. I first of all want to thank, we call them the case study, who gave me the opportunity to be able to tell his story. The kidney transplant story is not really a new story as such, because we already know that we have such conditions in the country. But for me, I think what I really wanted to bring out in this story is that it's one thing to suffer from kidney failure, but it's another thing to get a donor. And that is the biggest problem that kidney patients are really having in this country. In as much as the facilities, the government is really trying, especially the Kenyatta International Hospital, to provide healthcare for them through dialysis and everything. The biggest challenge for them sometimes, even when they have the money, is getting a donor. And so for the man that I actually interviewed, it was really difficult for him, because when it was decided that he needed a kidney transplant, most of his family members came out like they really want to help, but eventually, because of some cultural beliefs, everybody kind of left him alone, and his brother was the only person who stood by him. And I'm happy that after about a week or two, I was able to visit him again in the hospital, and he's doing well. We've been able to talk even after he left hospital, so such are the kind of stories that I feel are good to tell as journalists, because we are giving hope to those who have lost hope. The next people I really like to thank is the Media Council of Kenya for creating such an event to recognize journalists. For me, it's not just a matter of winning an award, like this one, but it has given me a milestone, and that is confidence in the kind of work that I do. I believe in myself more because of such kind of events. So thank you very much. Thank you, judges, for taking your time and really looking at our stories and thinking like they're actually good stories. Thank you, Kenya Broadcasting Corporation, for giving me this opportunity always to tell stories. Thank you, my editors, represented here by Samuel Maina. They've really supported me and supported the whole team at KBC. So I would want to tell the other media houses, watch out, KBC is here. Thank you.
Oh, wow, shots fired. Sports Reporting Award. Let's go straight to the print finalists.
Sports reporting category. From the print media, the finalists are Elias Makori, Saturday Nation; Jonathan Common, Game Yetu; and Gilbert Wandera, Game Yetu.
All right, I'm going to ask Amfa to